Right then, to follow on, Val, from doing the junctions, we've done approaching junctions and emerging at junctions.
Yeah.
Follow on from that is Crossroads.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. The briefing on the Crossroads is, if you like, just an extension to the briefings you've done from the other two.
Yes.
All right,
yeah.
so that should
Yeah.
be reasonably okay. And obviously, when we're actually out doing the on the road stuff, you've already dealt with approaching, you've already dealt with emerging.
Yeah.
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 You've already dealt with talk-throughs and prompted practice because you're
Yeah.
getting that coming okay now. The extra problem we've got now is a learner, coming to a crossroads that's so used to just looking right and left.
Yeah.
Biggest problem is that extra road in front of us. Yeah. So you need to make sure that you get this across that there are three ways to look now, regardless of where you're going. It's left, right, head, left, right, whichever way around.
Yeah.
And also remember on the major road, when you're on the major road, what do you do when you're driving and you're coming to a crossroads where they've got give way right and left?
You have a quick glance.
You just have a quick glance. And where a lot of people fall down on the part 3 on crossroads is that they tend not to mention the two roads on the side.
Right. Yeah.
It could be potentially dangerous, couldn't it?
Oh yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt in your driving career, you've seen somebody come across roads and you've thought, what are they doing?
Yeah.
So, remember, we're trying to put all your experience across to the person that's learning to drive.
Yeah.
All right. So, have you prepared for today's lesson?
I think so. Yes, I've had a look.
Yeah. All right. Well, no more hanging around. We'll get on with it.
All right.
As usual, we'll go through the little bit of a brief beforehand. I'm going to, now that you're getting cracking a little bit now, I'm going to stay in roll for as long as I can.
Right.
Yeah. I'll come out of roll when is necessary.
Yeah.
At the side of the road. And as you are now aware, I'm now doing a fair bit of prompting from within the roll.
Yeah.
I'm dropping the odd hint. But if something goes, well amiss, or you've not quite got it right, we'll still come out of roll, pull up at the side of the road and discuss it.
Right. Yeah.
What I would like to see you do a little bit more of is trying to prompt me.
Rather than the full talk through.
Well, once you've got your full talk through over and done with, yeah, and if you start sort of giving me a reduced talk through, so that you can, when you see me improving, when you're watching me, and you can see me checking my mirrors and about to signal, or you see me checking my mirrors and looking like I'm going to be checking both sides, that's telling you now, isn't it, that I'm now starting to think a little bit for myself.
Yes.
Right, so don't keep giving me a full talk through because you're over instructing.
Yeah.
What you need to do then is maybe pull me up at the side of the road, give me a little bit of praise, well done, you're doing much better now, so I'm going to reduce the amount of help I'm going to give you.
Yeah.
Right, then if you reduce the amount of help and you see that I'm really now starting to change gear without much help from you, and you let me do a couple of junctions with that, let's see if we can bring it now so that you're just prompting me.
Yeah.
But you've got to start assessing this. Yeah, you can't rely on me saying, right Val, we'll do some reduced talk through now.
I've got to recognise it.
You've got to recognise it, and remember, head, hands, feet. What you've been doing before is you've been giving me the instruction, watching me for so much, and then watching what's happening on the road. All right?
Yeah.
Okay then. So, I'm going to change my name this time because it's getting too easy for you.
No, it's not.
It is. Right, so we'll call myself Louise for today.
Right.
All right? And the topic I'd like you to teach me is how to deal with crossroads.
Right.
All right. Assume that I'm familiar with the make and model of vehicle because it's the same sort that I'm used to driving. And my instructor's gone off for the day today. Apparently, he's had a day's holiday. But he did say you'd cover the lesson for me because I'm quite keen, and I want to get cracking with my driving.
Right.
Unfortunately, nobody will insure me on the car yet. So I don't get any other practice other than with my instructor. I've had about 6 lessons or so with him.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to leave it up to you now, Val, and I'm going to roll from now.
Okay. Good morning, Louise.
Good morning.
Pleased to meet you. My name's Val.
Hi, Val.
Is it okay if I call you Louise?
It is, yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
Good. I believe your instructor's having a day off today.
He is. It's picked a nice day for
it.
it,
Hasn't he? Yes.
Yeah.
So I've come along to take your lesson
Great.
for you. Okay. Now he tells me that you were going to deal with crossroads.
Yeah, that's
today.
right. Yeah.
Have you dealt with approaching junctions to turn left and right?
Yes, I've done that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
have you dealt with emerging
Yes,
two
we did that
junctions?
last week, and a bit of both actually last week.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, right,
Yeah.
okay, so the Crossroads is just an extension
Mhm.
of the junctions that you've been dealing with.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So what we'll do then is I'll give you an explanation and a brief about what we're going to do.
Oh, good, because he
Alright.
normally does that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we'll get out and about on the road and put it into practice.
Fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, if I find my pictures, which I think is on page 21. Yeah, there we are. Okay. Right. Okay. Pen. So here we have a crossroads,
Mhm.
which is where we have two roads that cross each other.
Right.
Alright?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Now, when you're driving along, you may be able to recognise a crossroads because you would be given
Oh, the crossroads sign.
the crossroads sign, a
Yeah.
warning sign. Okay. So when you see that, you know that you're coming up to a crossroads, whether it be from the main road or from the
From the side road. Yeah. Yeah.
You also have to be looking out for the road markings.
Yeah.
See if it's your road that has to be the one.
Yeah.
gives
The
way.
giveaway lines. Yeah.
Okay. Could be a stop line as well, but
Yeah. Right.
we'll look out for those because you'll be used to looking out for those as you come up to them.
Yeah, we did that last week. Yeah.
Okay. So let's deal with approaching the crossroads on the main road here, where we
Yeah.
don't have to give way. Okay.
Right. Okay.
You've used the system of control to deal with your other junctions, haven't you?
Do you mean the MSM?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we need to apply the same routine
Mhm.
to the crossroads, even though we're going to just be going straight ahead
Oh, right.
here. Okay.
Yeah.
So as you come down the road here and you see the sign, what would be the first thing that you would do?
Check my mirrors.
Yeah. So you're going to check your mirror. Okay. Now, what's the next part of that routine?
Well, I'd normally signal if I was turning.
That's right, but we're going straight ahead here.
Yeah.
So we don't need to signal.
Right.
Right, so
Yeah.
we're not going to use that part of the routine.
Okay. Yeah.
What would be the next part of the routine?
Manoeuvre.
Yeah.
But I'm going
Again,
straight
we're
on.
going straight on, so we don't
Yeah.
need to deal with that. And the rest of the... Do you think we need to use any more of the sequence at all?
Speed.
Speed? Possibly. Yeah, you're right there. We may have to slow down slightly.
Oh, I'd have just carried on.
Okay. Can you think of why we might need to slow down? Looking at this diagram here.
Well, no, because we're actually on the main road and they've got to give way. It's either going to be a give way or a stop sign for them, isn't it?
It is. But don't assume that any other driver will have seen that.
Oh, right.
They might not have seen it, or they might approach it too fast and come out. So we've got to be prepared to slow down. You might
Right.
not need to, but be prepared to. Okay.
Okay.
So as you're coming along down here and you're getting towards the crossroads, I want you to, and as we go through, I want you to just have a quick glance to either side.
So I don't necessarily have to slow down.
Not necessarily. Just have a look.
Does that
and
depend
see.
on what sort of, whether it's a wide road or...
It does. Depends what you can see, doesn't it? If you can't see too much, then you might have to ease off the gas, slow down a little bit until you
Right.
make sure it's clear
Yeah.
for you to go through.
Fine.
And to make sure it's clear, you're going to have a quick look.
I'm with you.
Right
Yeah,
and left
I
down
understand
both
that
side
now.
roads,
Yeah.
Okay. So that's how you're going to go through a crossroads.
Mm-hmm.
So many people often miss that. So you must make sure that
Okay.
you're on the lookout
Yeah.
for that. Okay. What about if you want it to turn right? You'll have dealt with the turning right
Yeah, I've done that.
from the
From
main
a
road
major road into
yeah,
a minor road,
into the
yeah.
minor road. Okay. However, we've got this other side road here to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
So again, as you're approaching it, before you turn right down into this road, make sure you've checked. There's no
Right,
getting
so
out
it's
of that
not just
one
to
again.
look down to the right, I just have to have a quick look
Quick
to the
glance
left
up there.
in case someone's coming
That's
across.
right, yeah, before
Yep,
you turn.
I
okay?
understand that, yeah.
Same again applies if you were turning left into this road here.
Have a look to my right in case
Yeah,
someone's
because
coming
we've got
across.
that road that's an
Yeah.
added extra.
Yeah, I
Okay.
understand that.
Great, so you,
Yeah.
you know how to deal with that from the main road.
Mhm.
Now then, what about if we're coming from the side road? Let me just get rid of that so as not to confuse you. Okay, right, so we're going to get rid of that road at the top to start with.
Mhm.
Normal T-junction, isn't
Yep.
it? Okay. The difference is, of course, we've got that road there,
That makes it a crossroad, yeah.
so which makes it a crossroads. So I want you to make sure that before you do pull out, you've looked to the front.
Yeah,
as
so
well.
it's not just left and right, it's ahead
No,
as well.
That's right. So you're scanning the whole area here,
Right.
yeah? So you
Yeah.
can see what's happening there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sometimes we get other cars come in at the same time. For instance, we're here waiting to turn left, alright, and we have a car here waiting. If I put a little mark there, that will make you realise he's turning right.
Turning right,
okay?
yeah, well, his position's turning right as well.
And we're turning left, that's right, he's got the correct position there. Now then, who would you think should go first?
Me, because I'm nearer to this side of the road.
Yeah, that's right, you, because you've got the priority, you're turning into that one. He's actually having to go
He's
across,
crossing, isn't he?
isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's great. So you've learnt that. Okay, let's say we both want to turn right. We want to go that way and he wants to go that way. So we both want to do the same manoeuvre. Who do you think would go first?
One that sets off first. I don't know, Van. I'm really not sure on that.
Right. Well, no one actually has the priority there. We could both go at the same time, perhaps. But we do get a situation where we can deal with this two different ways. I don't know if you've read in the highway code about the near side to near side or the offside.
I just thought that was off
offside.
the main road.
It could be either.
Oh, right.
Yeah, if you both go. Okay. So if you're going to turn offside, no, sorry, near side to near side.
I don't know which is the near side.
If you can imagine, the near side of the car is the side that's near the curb. So that's
Oh, so that's
side.
your side. Your side's
Yeah.
the near side, right?
Yeah, and your
Yeah.
side is the off side.
Yeah.
So that would be that side there to
And
that
that side,
there.
yeah.
So that car would go that way, and he would be able
Oh,
to go
right.
that way.
Yeah. But your road would have to be wide enough, wouldn't it, to
certainly
do
would.
that?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
would. Yeah, if it was a narrow road, then
Yeah.
you'd have to get eye contact with the driver of this car across
Right.
and see who was going to let the other one proceed
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's say that we're going straight ahead and he wants to turn right.
Well, both
Okay.
crossing again.
There we are. Now then, there is a rule here for the priority.
Would I go because I'm going straight ahead and he's turning right?
That's right, you're going straight ahead, he's turning right. That's right. So we have the priority there. Okay?
Right. Yeah.
Because right turning traffic
Has
gives
to give
to
way.
oncoming.
I understand that. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm glad I read the highway code book the other night now.
Yeah, it comes in useful, doesn't it? We also get the same situation from the main road into the side road. And here we can turn offside to offside, which is the position that we need to follow the red lines on
Yeah,
there.
I understand that.
Yeah, so we
Yeah,
go,
going back, we've done, yeah.
yeah, okay. And sometimes we come across crossroads that don't have any road markings, like this one here.
Unmarked
Which is-
crossroads.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Unmarked crossroads, yeah. How do we deal with that, do you think?
Well, I'm only presuming here that because there's no road markings that nobody's sort of got the right of way.
That's right, yeah. Nobody's got the priority. No one ever has the right
All
of way, yeah.
Yeah,
So nobody has the priority.
Fine.
Okay.
yeah.
So we would approach that using mirror, signal,
And ready to give way and stop if
ready
it's
to
anybody.
give way and stop if there's anything coming.
Yeah, I understand that
That's
now.
right.
Yeah, I
Okay.
understand it, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I
Have you got
understand.
any questions that you want to ask?
No, it seems quite clear with doing the other junctions and stuff first.
Mm.
No, that's fine.
It does. It's just an extra bit, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's just an addition. Okay, so what we'll do then is go out, put this into practice.
Okay.
We'll see how you get on.
Right.
I'll give you as much help as you need as we come up to the crossroads, give you a full talk through to deal with it. And then hopefully by the end of the lesson you'll be able to do them by yourself.
Yeah, okay then.
Alright?
Yeah. Okay, out of roll. Well done, that took you about 9 minutes.
Right, is that?
Alright, so that's not too bad.
Mm.
It's not too bad. You've started to use the question answer technique really well now.
Mm.
No, I'm really pleased with the way that you did that. And I think you took the idea of when I was saying to you, yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, I'm getting to realise that means
Yeah, because
move on.
get on with
Yeah.
it. Yeah, right. And the reason I'm saying
Yeah.
that, the other reason as well, is because of the way that you were explaining it.
Mm.
Yeah, a learner would have understood it.
Right.
I'm not
okay.
just saying it because it wasn't very
'Cause
good,
you're-
so pass on.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I was saying it because we were pushing time a little bit, but I understood it, and I didn't want you to waffle on.
Yeah. Mm. Which I do
Yeah.
have a tendency to do.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well done. Now then, if you remember on your previous lesson, one of your previous lessons, when we did the preamble beforehand, You didn't find out, I think it was approaching junctions, you didn't find out what experience I'd had or what I'd done previously. Now you can leave it till after you've done your briefing before we set off, but do you think that there's a possibility you will forget? You'll have done your briefing and you're so keen on getting me moving that you're now going to forget what experience I've had.
You mean like doing the approaching?
Yeah, well, in my little preamble I said I'd had about six
lessons.
lessons.
Yeah.
You've got to confirm that with me.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no good. Yeah, and all right. I did say that I don't get a chance to practice with anybody else, but confirm that.
Right.
All right. You did ask about had I done junctions and approaching and merging, which is fine, but you need to confirm the experience. Everything I say to you, confirm.
Right. Everything.
Everything. Yeah. And it's always worthwhile asking at the very beginning on a phase 1. Do you normally move away from here?
Oh, right, yeah.
All right, because at the very early stages, you know, in the real world, you'd probably drive them from where you pick them up to the training area.
Yeah.
But on your test, you won't do that. You'll only do it for the controls moving off and stopping.
Right, yeah, so you're setting off from the test centre.
Yeah, so you might be setting off from a test centre that's quite busy.
Right, yeah.
You know, and if you don't ask that information, the examiner's not going to tell you.
Right.
He's not going to say, well, I don't normally move away from here.
No, you've got to ask it, yeah.
Yeah, all right, so it's always worthwhile just putting it in.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, but apart from that, good.
Right.
So let's see how we get on actually on the move.
Okay.
All right. Okay, back in roll.
Right, okay. Right, Louise, if you'd like to do your usual cockpit drill and your checks before we
Shut me door.
move off.
Your door's shut. A bit far away there, I think. Yeah, that's better. That's okay. And the headrest is okay. Handbrake, neutral.
What about your mirrors, Louise? Don't forget to check your mirrors.
Nearly. Yeah.
Are these door mirrors definitely alright? You just need to have a quick glance.
Yes, they're okay. I can see a little bit down the side of the car on that one.
What else can you see?
This one I can see a little bit down the side of the car and that blue car that's parked.
Okay, what else can you see in this one?
I can see like it bends round and I've got the grass, not the grass, the hedges. I can't see the car in that one.
You can't see the blue car in that one?
No, because I think it's the road bends round.
Oh, right. Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I think that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I think I'm ready now. Well, yeah.
Okay, right. See, it's not twisted, is it? No.
No, no. Is it alright if I wear my sunglasses? Because I've brought them with me today. Because
yes, it is actually, because it's quite bright, isn't it?
because with me only being diddy, I can't always see if I've got this down.
Good, I'm glad you fastened your seatbelt again. Great.
Yeah, ready.
Okay, right, here's the keys.
That helps, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
you know I always hang on to them.
Oh dear, is that so I don't mess about? Get me to turn right at the end of the road.
Okay, Louise, I'd like you to drive away when you're ready. Oh, but before you do, have you ever set off from this position before?
Yes, he normally picks me up from home.
Right,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, right, I'd like you to set off when you're ready, and when you get to the end of the road, we'll turn right.
And then I want you to get me to follow the road ahead. I'm getting quite good at hill starts because
Don't forget your blind spot, Louise.
we've set off from here all the time. So
That's good. Great practice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're turning right, remember? That's great. Good. Okay, not too far over to the right now, Louise. Well done. Okay, and then we're going to follow the road ahead. Now here we've got a crossroads, if you notice.
Oh yeah.
So check in your mirror. Start slowing down a little bit. A bit more braking, because we're going to have to give way here, aren't we?
Yeah.
Into first gear now. Make sure you've checked all 3 roads, yeah?
Yeah.
We're clear. That's good. And he was going straight across, wasn't he? So, okay. Your position there was a little bit to the left. So if you can find a suitable place to pull in. Safe and convenient one, and then we'll pull up on the left.
Oh, a signal like that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, before I talk to you about the junction, if I just noticed when you secured the car there, you put it into neutral first. And then put the
sorry,
handbrake
I didn't
on.
realise I'd done that. Yeah, sorry.
So we must put it in handbrake on
Handbrake first,
and
yeah.
then into neutral. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, at that junction there, we had the crossroads. We were both going straight ahead, weren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Both ourselves and the car opposite. And your position was just that little bit to the left, so that when you went straight ahead, you sort of had to bring it back in.
All right. So
Slightly.
I wasn't sure because when you'd said about going straight ahead, you'd not really told me where to position yourself in the brief. So sorry, I just thought I needed to be to the
fine,
left.
no problem. What I want you to do as you do approach, if we're going straight ahead, is look where the side of the road that you want to go enter into is, and pull up opposite it. Oops.
Okay, so I just go straight
So that
ahead.
you're going in a straight line.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So if that happens again, straight across.
Right.
In a straight line.
Yeah.
Alright.
Just out of roll for a second, Val. Good. The thing is, what was the first position fault I made? As soon as we set off,
You were too near the white line.
well,
At the
we had a
T
white
junction.
van, didn't we, at
Yes.
the T-junction?
Yeah.
Now, what you did say to me, you said, you're a little bit too far over to the right or something. I can't remember word
Yeah, I
for
did,
word.
but I didn't explain why you shouldn't have
Exactly. You've identified the fault, but you've not done the analysis, have you?
Yeah.
Or attempted remedial action, which you could have done
Yeah.
all in one. You're a little bit too close to the white line there, Pat. Because of that white van, we needed to be more over to the left.
And would that have done
fine
on the move? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And you wouldn't have been able to do it before we got to the junction. You might not have been able to do it before we got to the crossroads, but you certainly could do it now.
Now, yeah.
Yeah.
By which
All
time
right.
I'd forgotten about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Again, if you're on a road where you don't think you're going to be able to pull up, just make a note on your presenter. Leave your presenter on your lap and your pen in your hand, and if you don't think you're going to be able to mention anything, just make a quick note of it so you don't forget it.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, back into roll.
Okay, Louise, when you're ready, we'll move on. Remember that blind spot this time?
Yeah,
Because you
okay.
forgot it last time, didn't you?
Yep.
That's it. Well done.
At the roundabout, get me to turn left.
Okay, at the roundabout, we're going to turn left. So that's the first exit.
I'm not quite sure what to do here.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what to do then, shall you? You've not been round here before. So the same approach, so you're checking the mirror,
Yeah.
signalling left, keeping the same position,
Yeah.
slowing down and into second gear.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to be clear from the right, which it is. I want you to look where you're going. First exit is where that pedestrian is. Okay, so you must make sure that you signal, check your mirror and signal
Then
left.
get me to take the next left.
And then we're going to take the next road on the left. Okay, good,
Signal.
excellent. You seem to have got that sorted out, that approach.
You just pull me up on the left.
Okay, and if you can pull up on the left, please, Louise.
Okay, just out of row, just very briefly, Val. At this very early stage of somebody's training, if they've just done junctions, which I've done, and we've come on to crossroads, don't assume that I've done anything like roundabouts.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just dropped the hint there, which you took quite well.
Yeah.
But your examiner might not.
Right.
So if you're at this early stage and he says to you, at the roundabout, get me to turn, just say, have you done roundabouts before?
Yeah.
And if you
Straight away,
do,
yeah.
possibly they'll say, yes, I did this one last week, because
Right.
you've asked that question. If you don't ask that question, they will struggle like mad.
Right. Yeah.
Because you are assuming that they've done it. It's always
Yeah.
worthwhile asking if they've dealt with a particular situation at this early stage.
So I'm probably saving myself some hard work.
Yeah,
there,
I mean, you
aren't I?
dealt with it brilliantly. The way that you talked me through it was great.
Yeah, it seemed a bit rushed, but I think that was because I'd left it too late to ask you.
That's right. If
about
I hadn't
it.
have said anything, then you're in trouble, aren't you,
Yeah.
basically, because I'd have really made a mess of it.
Yeah.
All right, so that's just a little bit, that's something to think about.
Right.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, back into roll.
Right then, Louise. When you're ready, we'll move off. Good. You checked your blind spot this time. That's great.
And then get me to take the next road on the left.
Okay, we're going to take the next road on the left. Yeah, that's right, okay. Notice a little bit of a crossroads here because we've got a road coming from the right. Yeah.
So I can't really see, so
That's it. Well done. That's good. Okay, we've got a crossroads sign here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We're on the main road here, aren't we? But
Yeah.
remember what we said, check your mirror,
So I've got
prepare to slow down, remember to quick check
look
into each
into
side
these
road.
roads, yeah.
That's it. Not too much,
Yeah.
otherwise you're going to miss what's going on in front of you.
Just take the next right.
We'll take the next road on the right, please, Louise. Good. Well done. We've got another giveaway here at the end,
yeah.
haven't we? Very faint marking, but it's still there. Well done.
When we get to the end of the road, get me to turn right.
Okay, at the end of this road, we're going to turn right. Now here we've got the white van, which is going to make the road narrow, so
Yeah.
keep it positioned more to the left so that you're not
Over
too
this
far
side, yeah.
over. That's better, that's good.
And then move over.
That's
Yeah.
it, yeah.
Then get me to take the next road on the right.
And we'll take the next road on the right, please, Louise. Again, notice we've got the crossroads again, haven't we?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Don't forget to check your mirror before you
Sorry.
signal, yeah? Okay. That's good. So into gear, that's great. Okay.
I can
You
can
look
beat
into
that
that road
car.
at the front.
Oh yeah.
We don't beat cars, do we, Louise?
Oh well. No, okay. Yeah.
You might have time to set off before him, but
Right.
we're not beating.
Okay. Get me to take the next left.
And take the next road on the left, please, Louise. That's good. Okay. That's it. Did you bring your clutch up all the way before you went round that corner?
No, I don't think I did actually.
No, you didn't. It was still halfway down. Make sure it comes up all the way before you go around.
Is that riding the clutch? Is that
That's
called
riding the clutch, coasting, yeah.
Right.
I haven't got as much control over the car if you're doing that. Okay, would you like to pull up on the left, please, Louise? Thank you. You're doing really well there, dealing with these junctions. You're not needing too much help from me, but I'm going to try and give you even less help than I've been giving you, so I'm going to let you try and deal with them.
I thought I'd done something wrong.
No, you've not done anything wrong. You don't need to do anything wrong for me to ask you to pull up, so don't worry about that. No, you've been dealing with them really well.
Right.
So I'm going to let you do now is make the decisions for yourself, and I'll help you and give you a few hints if necessary.
Right.
All right?
Yeah.
So when you're ready, we'll drive on. Good, yep, yeah, I've got those hill starts off.
Yeah. Get me to take the next right.
And then take the next road on the right. Is this a crossroads, Louise?
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Well done.
Oh, I forgot to look into that road. I didn't look
Into
that
the side road.
Yeah.
So you have to, next time we come across the crossroads, you have to remember, check all the roads.
I remembered, but it was too late.
Yeah. Okay, don't accelerate up to this, Louise. We've got the cars coming through, haven't we? So be careful. That's better. We've got the cars parked on the left. You can't see over the brow of the hill, can you? Crossroads.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
I saw that. At the end of the road, get me to turn left.
And at the end of the road, we'll turn left. Good. Don't forget to signal.
Sorry.
Yeah. Make sure it stops. Yeah.
I don't need my handbrake on, do I?
Not if you don't have to wait too long, though. Provided the wheels stop.
Yep.
And you're okay. I think I'm going to have to put my sunglasses on.
It is quite sunny, isn't it?
It is. I can't pull the visor down because I can't see behind.
I can pull the visor down, but it doesn't do me any good.
It doesn't when you're little. Louise, we've just driven through a crossroads there.
Have we?
We did, yeah. And you didn't check either side. Obviously you didn't see it, so we'll keep watching, looking out for the road signs.
Can you get me to pull up on the left, Val?
Okay, if you pull up on the left, please, Louise.
Okay, out of the road just for a second. There's been a couple of occasions where your instruction has been a little bit retrospective. You've waited till after I've got past something and then you've told me.
Yeah.
So we've just gone past a crossroads, we've just gone past crossroads. Could be too late if I've just hit something.
Yeah.
Yeah? So what you need to do, you need to be looking and planning well ahead. If you see a crossroads, don't wait to see whether or not I do check at this early stage. You can prompt me, can't you? Have you seen the crossroads?
Yeah.
What do you think you need to be doing? All right. Especially not this one, but the one previous to that, where you said you can't see anything over to the brow of the hill. Now you'd obviously spotted that there were a crossroad, but you waited till I got level with it, and you said, "Oh look, there's a crossroad." But it's too late for me to check my mirrors and to look because I've gone past.
I was waiting for you to see if you were going to do anything. Yeah.
Don't wait and see if I do something. If I don't do it, then I need to be told or prompted, whichever.
Yeah.
All right. At least you're seeing them, but it's too late, isn't it?
Yeah.
Think if you've got a learner with you, and if something came out from the side of the road, what your learner's going to panic, aren't they? It's too late.
It's too late.
All right. Back into roll now.
Okay. Right, Louise, when you're ready, we'll drive on.
I better wait because I can't beat that car.
Yeah.
As you said, I'm to beat it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
Yeah. You can't pull her out safely in front of me.
So. And get me to take the next road on the left. It's opposite the bus stop.
Okay. We're going to take the next road on the left. Now it's opposite the bus stop. Can you see any signs that give you an idea what sort of junction it is?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, crossroads. Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have to look into this road.
That's right. You do, as well as everywhere else. Make sure you keep your speed down as well and into the correct gear. That's it. Okay. Quick glance. We're okay. That's it. Lovely. So then you know you're not going to be surprised by anybody shooting out at the end of that road. Well done.
Get me to take the next left.
Now we'll take the next road on the left, please, Louise.
I'm getting the hang of these junctions.
You're doing really well. Yeah, really well.
Did I do the right thing just to take my foot off the clutch before I come round?
You did, yeah. I
don't-
was watching there to see if you.
Yeah, I don't
you were
coast
doing.
then, do I?
That's right. It drives round the corner rather
Yeah.
than rolling round.
I thought I was going to hit them little birds then.
It looked like
End
it,
of the
didn't
road, turn left.
it? Okay, at the end of the road, we'll turn left, please, Louise. Don't forget your signal.
Oh, sorry.
That's it.
And then
That's right.
at
You're
the
right
end
to
of the
keep it
road,
in second.
turn
So you
right.
could keep going. Okay, at the end of this road, we're going to turn right. Lovely. Yeah, now keep your distance from this learner. Give him plenty of room. Okay, that's good. That's So what sort of a junction have we got here then? Louise?
Stop junction.
Stop junction?
Yeah.
Is it just a T junction?
Oh, no, it's a
Crossroads, isn't it? So we've got the other road to deal with, haven't we?
Why is this a stop junction and that's only a giveaway?
It could be that the junction is a closed one at this side, so you can't see.
Yeah.
You've got a restricted view, and that one would be more open, yes. So make sure that we stand. Can you see out to the right there? We can't see very much at all.
No.
Got a better view this way now.
Can't really see.
Make sure that pedestrian isn't going to cross the road before you set up. Okay, have you looked across to the road ahead of you?
Oh, God. Yeah. I'm a bit frightened to go out with this not being able to see.
Right, so you can't see very well, so I might have to just inch it forwards a little bit.
Right.
Are you in? Yeah.
I'm in first.
Yeah, it is, yeah. So take the brake off, just go forwards a little bit so you can see better. Now can you see? Yeah, that's it.
I was a little bit frightened about going out there.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't see. I've not really dealt with anything like that, although we did T-junctions, I've not.
Did you not come across one that was so close? No. Okay.
Get me to take the next right.
We'll take the next road on the right, please, Louise. Oops. That's it. Let's speed down a little bit more. Braking. Into gear. That's it. Good. Okay, now we've got a crossroads coming up here, which is quite hidden because of the cars.
Alright, okay.
Alright. We're on the main road.
Yeah.
So remember what you have to do. Mirror.
Check the mirrors.
That's it.
And look into
Quick
the
glance. That's it. Well done. Good.
Yeah. Just get me to follow the road ahead.
So we're going to follow the road ahead at this junction, Louise. Is this a T-junction or is it a crossroads?
Oh, it's another crossroads.
Okay. Remember what we said about your position when you're following the road ahead here?
To look as if I can go straight across. So
Yes.
I need to be to my left here.
You do,
don't I?
that's right, well done. Yeah. That's it, good. Well done.
At the roundabout, get me to turn left.
Okay, at the roundabout we're going to turn left, just like the one we did earlier, but I'll give you some help. Okay, so
Yes.
mirror, signalling left.
Yeah.
Start slowing down. Just keep an eye on this dog here, a bit loose, isn't it? Check to your right, make sure there's nothing coming, and then you can turn, look where you're going. This lady here might walk across onto the road, mightn't she? So be prepared for her.
Yep.
Thankfully she stayed on the footpath. A lot of dogs around without a lead, isn't there?
Yep. Just get me to follow the road ahead.
Okay, we're going to follow the road ahead. Good, I'm glad you're slowing down, so you've seen the giveaway, that's great.
So I just position myself here.
That's
for
right,
that one.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that bike.
Mm.
Didn't see that mister on the bike.
No?
No.
Make sure you take early observations as you're coming up to it, yeah. Well spotted, good.
I was too busy watching that road there.
Keep watching all around. Well done. Good.
Get me to take the next left.
We'll take the next road on the left.
And then get me to pull up on the left somewhere. Oops.
Yeah, he's parked in the dangerous place there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you dealt with that really well. Okay, cancel your indicator. Louise. I'd like to pull up on the left, please, in a safe and convenient place. Good.
Okay, out of roll. Well done, Val. Right, how did that seem to you?
As though I was missing some bits, but I'm not quite sure.
Yeah,
Like I didn't tell you about the van or
Yeah,
the bike.
you're not picking everything up just at this moment in time, but bear in mind you're still early on your training to a certain extent. Your talk through's coming on smashing now. That's really good, and you're picking up, you know, a good 75% of the faults, and at this stage it's looking good.
Oh, good.
All right.
Yeah.
If this had been nearer to your test, yes, I'd be expecting you picking all those things up. All right. The other thing that we need to look at now is that I need to be stepping my role play up a little bit for you.
Right.
And I've been very gentle with you. I've not made any subtle mistakes or anything like that. But you're getting much better now. Okay. So as you improve, if you like, my role play will improve to the extent where I'm going to be a little bit cagey. Right. And I'm going to build it up so that when you're on your final lesson, if you like, before your test, I'm going to be able to just throw absolutely anything at you.
Right.
Yeah, and you'll be able to pick it up.
Yeah.
But that's good. I think your role play, the way you pulled me up and reduced the talk through was good. After we'd pulled up and said about the retrospective instruction, you then started to point things out, like what's the sign that we're coming up to? Oh, it's a crossroads.
Yeah.
Yeah. You prompted me about we're coming up to a crossroads. I couldn't see it, but you knew it was there. Coming up to a crossroads, you prompted me as to what to do. Then we came to an offset crossroads, and you said to me, "Now don't forget about your position," which is good. We then came to a roundabout, and you said, "Just like the one we did before, but I'll help you through it." Yeah, okay. Now, the only thing we didn't do when we came to the last crossroads, that you didn't spot the cyclist. Yeah, and I just rolled forward and put my foot on the brake. So I didn't see that mister on the bike. Yeah, that could have been potentially dangerous. Had there not been anything from the left, a learner might have gone straight across. So you've got to be on the ball there. You should have really have said something at this level, or even somebody, you know, at phase 2, if you like, test standard. If you don't think they've seen it, you mention it.
Right.
All right, because it quite easily, won't it?
Oh yeah, it would have been straight off.
So what we're going to do is we're going to practice this again, but I'm going to improve my role play technique a little bit.
Right.
Like make it a little bit harder for you, which is what we're going to do on your next lessons. All right, well done.
Thank you.